Hey everybody, Sean here from Board Paracord. Today we're going to be doing this guy. It is a 12 strand wide round braid, and it's pretty cool. You can do this in a lot of different patterns. I've done one before that was the Cleveland Browns helmet because I'm a big Browns fan. So I mean, you can do it all kinds of different colors. Now today we're going to be doing this one, and I gotta fix something here. There we go. Okay, so it's a great way to use up some scraps. Each color, the blue, green, yellow, orange, and red, are 1.5 to 2 feet of cord. And then the black on the outside, I think I've got about 4 feet. Super easy to do. You can add the key ring at the end. And not a whole lot to this. It's a little tricky to get set up, but once it's set up, it's pretty straightforward. So we'll get those out of the way. First thing you want to do is find your center point, and I just have both my two ends put together in my finger here, and I'm just pulling until you find your center point here. Now, what we want to do is establish our color order. So, if you're looking at this, I'm going to go red first, and all I'm doing is finding the center point over the center point. So, what I mean by that is I took my red, I have my center point right here, and it's going over the black and kind of out of the way. And then we're going to do that again with the next color, which is, if we look at this, it's orange. And this doesn't have to be exactly the center, so I'm going to guess it's right there. We're going to put that over the black, pull that out of the way, and do that for the rest of the colors here. So we have neon orange, or neon yellow. So this is red, orange, neon yellow, red, orange, neon yellow. I always get yellow and orange mixed up when I say what they are. I've always had that issue, getting those two confused, and I don't know why. Alright, so got our three colors there. And then this is neon green. We'll just say that that's the middle. Goes out of the way. And we've got black up there. And then we have this blue color, which is colonial blue. You could use any blue. Actually, you could use any colors of these colors here. Now, what we need to do is we need to make a loop here for our keychain, which is this loop right here. So the way we're going to do it, I'm just going to pull out about 1 inch, and this is going to loop around and go back under, right along with this black line under here. So if you push down on these, you'll give yourself a loop or a tunnel to work this through. It kind of worked. There we go. And we'll just pull that through until it's about like that. Now, this is the trickier part. So once you have your blacks kind of crisscrossed underneath, you'll see you have a black coming out this way, and then the other black goes through and comes out over here. Each time you do a color, you want to take the front cord of that color and take it to the left side and to the back. And then the one behind is just going to come through to the front, and it's going to be on the right side. So this one crosses over on the left, this one crosses on the right. And that's going to be the same for each color. Now what I like to do is go in between, like where these cross. I like to work with the one that I brought forward on my hand. So you're going to take the front color, which is the orange, take it to the back, like that, and then just bring this orange to the front. So front color to the left, bring the one that was in the back to the front, just like that. Do it again. The green front to the back, on the left of the green. So take it to the left of the green, to the back. And then the blue one, same thing. Front cord goes left, back cord goes right. And then you just want to kind of grab all these cords and pull them tight. Now the red one's always going to be a little loose because that's the one that's on the end. But you can tighten that as you go. So once you get to this point, now you're going to take your blacks and run them back underneath. So you go under, to the right, and then you take your right cord under to the left. So you're basically creating another loop to weave around. Just like that. And then you can pick this back up, make sure that your black is to the right and there's a black to the left. And you can see we've kind of already started to do a little bit of a weave there. Just like that. And then you just repeat the process. I think I did it, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did it 6 times. You could probably do it 5 and be just fine. So with that like that, now we're going to repeat the same exact thing that we just did. So your top cord now is going to do the same thing. Go to the left. Top cord goes to the left of that same color. Yellow cord to the left of that color. And you can see I'm keeping the back cord on top of my hand here. Just makes it a little easier. Your green cord goes to the left. The back cord comes to the front. And where's my blue cord? There it is. So the top blue cord goes to the left. The back cord goes right. And then grab those cords again. And this is where you can kind of really tighten it up. So once you get there, see how we've got some black slack over here and here? That's how you get it to tighten up. You just grab your ends here and that'll pull it tight. Just like that. And see how I was talking about that red one's always going to be loose because it's the one on the end. But now this one's tight because we have a black one here that when we pulled it, tightened up on it. So once that black one goes around that red right there, it'll tighten up. So let's do one more. So we got to get our blacks under. So the left cord goes to the right and the right cord to the left. You can see them, they cross right there. And we'll try and get these out of the way. There we go. Tight. And you'll be able to tighten all these up as you go too. Some of them will look a little more loose than others, but like I said, as you go, you'll be able to tighten that up. So now we just repeat that process again. And I keep the black cord in my hand over here so that it doesn't fall down. So top red, off to the left, bring the back one forward. Top orange goes off to the left, bring that back one forward. To the left, back forward. The green one to the left and then bring the back forward. And then our blue one, same thing. So now we have our 5 cords that were in the back are now in the front. Reach around the back side. Pull that tight. Just like that. And don't be afraid to give it a little, a little bit of force. You want this to be pretty tight. And then the blacks here and here, you see there's a gap there. And this is what will pull everything together. There we go. All right, well, I'm going to do 3 more of these. So we did 3. Let's see. So you can see we got a little ways to go. Let's do one more real quick. So the black underneath, black underneath. And when I say under, it means that your 6 cords in the back are going over top of the black, and your 6 cords in the front are going over the top. You can see it like that. So there we go. And then we've got our red crossing. Orange off to the left. Yellow goes left, back one comes right, and to the front. Cross, cross. And the blue one always gets a little lost back there. There it is. And that one comes forward. Go ahead and pull those guys tight. And once those get a little cinched up like that, then you can grab your blacks and pull those tight. And if you need to as you go, you can pull these tight. If you forgot, you can go back and pull those tight and everything will kind of tighten up for you. I'm going to go ahead and get down to where we finish it off right here, and then I'll be back to show you how we do that. Okay, so you can see I am now at the bottom here, and what we need to do is finish it off with this right here. And all we're going to do is a simple Solomon. So at this point, I was getting ready to do another pass at this, but at this point you can just let these fall. You do want to make sure that you have everything nice and tight, and you don't want this to undo itself very far at all. You're going to do 2 cobra weaves. So create a loop on the right, take it over everything, take your cord on the left, over the right cord, go around the back, and then bring it through the loop on the right. And then you're going to pull this nice and tight and cinch it up. And you want to make this so that it does not come undone. So you want to pull extremely tight, just like that. Check this side. Side looks good. And then we'll do one more just to make sure. So now we're going to create a loop on the left with the cord that goes over the top here. Comes over, right cord over that one, around the back, and then through the loop. And pull that tight. Once you have it tight, you're pretty much done. You just have to cut off your ends. If you have any loose ends here, you can pull those through, just like that. So it looks good there. Look at this side. Maybe our reds could be tightened up a little. Orange one. Oh, wrong orange one. And put that orange one on. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, let's cut our ends here. And the way I want to do this is, it's kind of hard to see because of this black cord, but I'm cutting this really, really close to where that cord comes out. Just like that. Use a torch lighter here. Go ahead and melt this. And you have 2 options. You can leave it like that where it's nice and shiny. I like to take this and roll it over it. I waited too long. Gives it a nice little texture there. And then we'll cut this one pretty close as well. Like that. Hit it with the torch lighter. There we go. And then run this over it. Gives it that texture there. Now, you can do one of 2 things. And normally what I always do on these is I just cut these about 1 inch from this black tie here. Cut them about here, and then over time they start to fray out, which looks kind of cool. You could also seal these up with, you take one, hit it with the torch lighter, seal it up. That way it doesn't fray on you. But what I'm going to do is just go 1 inch down, fold these all over, and we're just going to cut right through them all. Now we have scraps of scraps. And the last thing we need to do, get these out of the way. Those will actually go in the garbage because I can't really do anything with that. Take our key ring and add the final touch. It's catching. There's like must be a sharp spot on that side. So let's try this side. I like to add these before, so I don't have to do this at the end. There we go. All right, well, that's it. I hope you like this. This is a pretty easy one. We've done this one in the past, just different colors. So I hope you like the pattern. In the comments, let me know what colors you're doing for your sports teams or whatever you got going on. I know Boy Scouts would be cool to do, like earth tone colors, or maybe an all orange one for a hunter. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I hope you like this. Everything in this video is on boardparacord.com. All the colors, there's over 350 colors in stock, and all the hardware, scissors, torch lighter, tightening tool, it's all on the website. So just check that out for me. It definitely helps. And don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, paracord on. Do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button to your left. There's other great videos all the time, and there's a few to the right side of the screen, and you can also buy paracord at our site with the link at the bottom left. Thank you again for watching.